O-line, they a little iffy. They could come through, then they might not. He also see that he got QJ. Then on top of that, you got to rely on what Kevin gonna call. So, y'all, we are getting ready to see Shedeur. Now, it feels like we about to see him sooner. And the only reason why I feel like we about to see him sooner is because you know, I told y'all, I feel like it's a late November, December type of thing. But we may see him sooner just because Kevin and Dillion Gabriel, they not cutting it. It ain't that they can't get it done, because I ain't going to say they can't get it done. Just the past 2 games, it hasn't inspired anybody. And in this business, even if you trying to tank at the moment, you would think they tanking, but I ain't going to say they tanking yet because everybody on their head. Everybody on their head. They want to see, can Shedeur or Dillion Gabriel lead this team to a win? That's what everybody talking about. And it's like they putting Kevin on the hot seat now. It's like nothing Kevin did matter. Now that Shedeur is here, boy, all eyes. They got all eyes. I know Kevin like, God, dog, I ain't had this much pressure on me last year. And we were losing last year. Well, this year is pressure. So right now, if Kevin and Dillion Gabriel can get it together versus Miami, that's going to be good for them. If they don't, every game that they lose, every rep that don't look good, they're going to be calling for Shedeur. But at the same time, we know, man, maybe it's the play calling, maybe it's a little bit of Dillion Gabriel, maybe it's the O-line. It's a mixture of all. So that's where we at with that. So right now, Shedeur, if I'm Shedeur, I'm so locked in at what's going on. I'm talking about I'm dialed in for this practice. I'm dialed in for the meetings. I'm dialed in for film study, because you want, when your opportunity comes, you want to know already, okay, my right guard, he ain't like that. Or my right tackle, he all right, he going to hold it a few seconds. Man, I'll be watching, listen. If I'm Shedeur, I'm going back to watch all the games that we done played, all right? Okay, that old lineman. I chart it down. Every pass play, who held it together, and what I need to be looking for. So I know out of this lineman, I got about 3 seconds. This lineman, 2 seconds. This lineman, 2.5 seconds. This lineman right here, I might have 4 seconds. This lineman right here, I might have 1.5. You got to get it. You got to get it. So Shedeur should be preparing. I'm talking about preparing for if the line hold up, preparing if it's not holding up. Because if it's not holding up, you know you run it. You out there, and you got to get that ball out, because he won't be allowed to take those deep sacks. When they say height and he gets sacked way back there, they ain't going to look at that. They going to shut that down. They going to say, see, Dillion Gabriel didn't get them type of sacks. Now, to my knowledge, the past 2 games, Dillion Gabriel hasn't had a big loss on sacks. Shedeur really had a big loss from the Rams game because the O-line that we had. But still, they're going to be on Shedeur's neck and saying, hey, you better come with it or it's a wrap. Like, we know you the last man up. We going to give you the best protection. We're going to give you the best O-line. But if you take them deep sacks, yeah, we coming for you. Because they're going to be on Shedeur's head for deep sacks or holding the ball too long. The only way you can outdo that is making a whole lot of plays. Shedeur going to have to make a whole lot of plays, because we're going to look at him just as what he said, a franchise quarterback. If you're a franchise quarterback, you got to make franchise plays. Ain't no way around that. You're a franchise quarterback, make franchise plays, regardless of what that O-line look like. Now, as long as they don't give you the O-line that's somewhere working right now, or maybe possibly on the team, but most likely probably working somewhere. So we going to need you to come out here and dominate. We going to need you to come out here and give your best performance. Every rep, I want your best performance. Like, Shedeur rep is going to be graded so much harder than Dillion Gabriel. Dillion Gabriel doing all that he doing, and ain't nobody really on him. They not on him. When Shedeur go out there, they will be on him. And he will need to prepare for all of that. He got to know if he miss a 5-yard out, they going to critique it like it was for the Super Bowl. If he missed that deep post route, it's like a Super Bowl. If he gets sacked, it's like a Super Bowl. But Dillion Gabriel out there, it's like, they don't care. It's the Browns. This is what the Browns do. Come on, man. You don't do that. But we know they are. That's why I say if I'm Shedeur, man, I'm going back to watch every team. First, I need to see what defense we playing against. Is they defensive line like that? Are they linebackers like that? Are they coming with them cornerback blitz? Who blitzing? I need to know everything. All right, cool. That's how they going to run it? Now I need to figure out who good on my O-line. I know he watching it. I know he got to know, and because you dealing with this every day. Now, and everybody going to want to know, is he getting first-team reps? At this point, he should. This point, they should treat him like he should be that guy. Because eventually, he's about to be that guy. But again, Cleveland could do like Cleveland want to do, and they don't have to give him that love. All I need Shedeur is to be 100%. Now, forget that. I need him to be overly ready. I know he say overly confident. I need him to be over-prepared. Bro, I need you to be so prepared that when somebody about to come tackle you from the backside and they coming up high, he just duck and they fly over. Or if somebody coming from the backside, he spin up out that thing. Like, boy, I need you locked in, Shedeur, because they going to grade you so hard. Your grading scale going to be extremely wild compared to Dillion Gabriel. Dillion Gabriel about threw 4 or 5 interceptions, and ain't really nobody tripping about it. They ain't even, all they saying, hey, get Shedeur in. They ready to see. I'm ready to see him. But I need him to be 100%. Forget that. 1,000% ready. Because the pressure going to be on. That's what a player of his situation go into. They own you, boy. They own you. So please come in there locked in. Locked in and ready. PC, what's good? Cam, what's happening? K Black. AJ, what's good? JB. T, what's happening? Nate. Rich Girl. Excuse me. Play for Keys, what's good? Miss Beverly. 1949. Fresh out. PC. Miss Robinson, you say, the fans been saying it, but now Shedeur there, it's getting out to the public. What that? What that? Miss Campbell, what's good? JB, I seen a piece of it. A Shiloh getting down, I saw a piece of it. C. Jones, what's happening? Man, I got the hiccups out of nowhere. Rich Girl, you say they have all the excuses for DJ. It's the line, it's the wide receivers, it's the coaching. Correct. But when Shedeur go out there, all that to the wayside, boy, it's you. It's you. So that's how he going to have to operate. He got to operate knowing that, man, they finna be on you. Every throw, they will be on him. Every detail. The way he say, hike, blue 42, they going to be on him. He didn't say it loud enough. He didn't get it to the players in time. They going to be on him. But I'm pretty sure he know this coming. I just need him to be all the way ready because, boy, it ain't no going back now. It's no going back. TP, KD, what's good? Miss Kimberly, what's happening? MJ. Jay New. Ms. Robinson, you say we know that? Yeah, he better come with it. Lady J, Ms. Robinson, you say he was teaching David at the game where he needs to run and how he need. Ooh, that boy ready. See, that's what we need, attention to every little detail. I want him to be able to tell me, hey, man, when that DB look this way and turn, just stop. Yeah, I want all that. I want all that. Miss Hayes, what's good? Neil, you say 12 gonna be ready. Matt, yeah, it's like they ain't even thinking about DG no more. Shy, you say nothing Shedeur does is good enough. If he ball, he good. But if he give us the Panthers game, we good. He give us stay in that ballpark of the Panthers game where he was taking off running. He was hitting them wide receivers. Yeah. We need all that, boy. We need a show. Miss Harrison, Monet, you say Miami on paper has a bad defense, but the game, they won their defense on point. That's what I'm saying. See, in the NFL, you just never know. It's only 32 teams, so everybody getting to draft somebody, and everybody can't. Okay, like, we trash right now, but we know we could play better. It's like Miami trash, but we know they could play better. So even when you trash, you could still play better. That's what you got to be looking into. Kathy, you say Shedeur stays ready and Coach Prime prepares Shedeur for this. He better have him all the way prepared, because this a whole nother level of how they finna go at that boy. They finna go at my boy. Everything he do, they gonna be. I'm talking about they own him. The way he turn, they own him. If he ain't get out of the pocket fast enough, or if he got out of the pocket too fast, they own him. T-Hawk, what's good? King, you said Charlie did the bare minimum. Yeah, they will. Listen, they can do the bare minimum and they still gonna be on him. DG could barely do anything and he gonna be good. It just is. Renee, what's happening? Mac, you say Dillion getting knocked off? Yeah, they after him. TMB, what's good? Amar, you say he's a franchise player and that's why he's going. Listen, exactly. They own him for that main reason. But let's jump into this thing. Double A, you say please don't put 12 in. It looked like he coming, and it looked like he ready too. It looked, T.Y., it looked like he ready, y'all. It looked like he ready. Miss Brown, you say Dillion probably win this game. I don't know. That game plan they did versus Pittsburgh was whack. That game plan was whack. Whack to the whack. Please don't bring that game plan out versus Miami. Use QJ. Stop playing silly. Use QJ. You going to make your O-line play better because they running. They pounding that ball. And then when you hit them with that play action, don't do that garbage play action where you had a running back going this way and then you had Dillion Gabriel running around that way. Don't do that mess. Use that play fake for real. Run that thing like you finna give it to him, and then boom. Now you hit them. Now they wide open. But you got to run QJ to run these type of plays. That offense we went into Pittsburgh with, I hope they don't do that versus Miami. Now, Miami may not be Pittsburgh type of defense, but now they got 3 game films on him, and they ain't even worried about the Rams game no more, so we'll take that to 2. They got Minnesota and Pittsburgh, and they see exactly how to play this. Stack that box, make him throw it. Bring that blitz to him, bring that hat to him. Make him go get it. If they making you go get it, it's a wrap. If they make you go get it, it's a wrap. Kevin, you got to come with a better game plan. The game plan that you gave for Pittsburgh was terrible. And then you tried to say that's how it played out. That's what they was giving. If they want your rookie to pass 52 times, don't you think you ought to make sure your rookie don't pass it 52 times? You want to do the opposite of what they trying to make you do. Come on, man. Go into this Miami game. Can we win? It's a possible yes. Can we lose? That's a possible yes. So we can win and we can lose this game. And I know y'all be talking about why we saying we. I'm watching Cleveland so much. Hey, it is what it is. I'm invested now. They got my attention. Just like Colorado get my attention, they got my attention. So all I'm telling y'all is they have to come with a 1,000% better game plan than they had with Minnesota and the Steelers. They just do. Because the more Dillion Gabriel don't succeed and the more QJ don't get that ball, the more it look like Kevin is garbage at play calling or Kevin a garbage head coach. That's what it's going to look like. He doesn't want that pressure. And the only way I'm going to get that pressure off me, I'm giving that ball to QJ. Hit. Man, QJ getting that ball so much, I ain't studying nothing. I don't care what they saying. We going to lose in a close game. And it's going to be we fought to the wire. If I'm losing, I want every game to look like we fought to the wire. I don't want to get out here and it look crazy and I got 52 passes and I got this big time running back and I got this rookie quarterback. Even though the running back a rookie, it's easier to get the ball and take off with it running. Steelers, and I was looking at the Steelers when they was running, they run plays on us. Our defense was penetrating just like they was, but they kept running it. Now it seemed like the Steelers would maneuver through there and get more yards, but I'd rather keep giving them that ball, get 1 or 2 yards. Hey, 5-1-2, you probably 100% right. They're gonna stack that box, but I would run it enough that when I look like I'm handing it to DG, you really think I'm handing it to him. Then when I turn and throw that thing, heck, I'm good. Or if I don't even turn, I just look like I'm doing that and I hit somebody over here, heck, I need them locked in because Kevin give us another L. Kevin, you might be on that hot seat, boy. Kevin, like, you might be on that hot seat, brother. You may think you all right, but you keep losing, and the crowd talk get louder and louder, and everybody holler like, why is he still coaching? Why do we still have him in? Y'all, that turns into a lot of pressure. That turns into a lot of pressure, and sometimes that pressure cave in on you, and then you have the owner saying, Kevin, come in. Kevin, I know I told you I'd let you get this season, but if you can't get us to at least 5 to 8 wins, I'm probably have to get rid of you, man. Because and I got to date it back to last year. I know I told you we weren't going to date it back to last year, but last year to now, bro, we ain't scored over 17 points. We haven't scored over 17 points. I don't even know what it looked like to have 18 points. Even though we won the game, we still didn't score over 17 points. You got to do better. So at this point, it's on and popping. It's on and popping. T, you say, but Shedeur still hasn't gotten the first team reps, so how will he play? Well, you know they waiting on his turn. They say, look, we going to put him in and tailor it to him. So it ain't his turn to be tailored to yet. It's still Dillion Gabriel's turn to be tailored to. Maybe this week he will get some opportunities, but I don't know. JB, appreciate it. Yeah, maybe this week he'll get some opportunities, but at this moment, I don't know. Rich Girl, you said Shiloh said he thoughts away from getting put in. Hey, it's coming, ain't it? Miss Shannon, what's good? HD? Correct. But HD, that's how they gonna do it. Dillion Gabriel could throw almost 5 picks, and they brushed that off. Shedeur almost throw 1 pick they on his head. They gonna be on him. I don't know why they doing it like that, but that's just the way it's playing out. TP, you say I don't trust Kevin with 12. They say he is petty, and when he feels excluded, like with those trades. See, he can't make it look too bad because if he decide to get out here and make Shedeur look crazy, I believe. Well, you know what? He's got the whole world. I think when Shedeur go in, the situation gonna change. Greg, you say how many teams need a quarterback right now? Everybody that's at the bottom. Everybody that's at the bottom. Everybody that only won 1 game, they definitely need a quarterback. Nah, some of them have one. Like Cam Ward is on the team, but still, it's like that. K-Mo, you say what if DG gets hurt? They're not going to prepare him to play. I think he is getting prepared to play. We just know last week when the people got out to see it, they said, hey, Shedeur ain't getting he's down there with the usual, the backup guys. Hopefully this week he's with the main guys. But you never know because they may be trying to protect DG and like, we're not going to do you like that, DG. You're okay. Shedeur is not going to bother you. So we got to wait to see what they do. D. Mills, all right, you say them Dolphins gonna get him. Miss Pelson, what's good? D. Mills, you say right. Plus, everything bad Kevin does to Shedeur, it'll make him look even correct. So really, he's not gonna be able to try to do Shedeur in the wrong manner. He got to tailor that offense to him than his own. What's happening? I appreciate it. Neil, you said, Colin, I cannot wait for you to get that video of Shiloh. I seen a piece of it. I got to watch all of it. I seen a piece of it. Once I see it, I probably won't be able to see it till later today. When I get to see it, we're going to ride out about it. Kathy, you say Kevin doesn't even say Shedeur's name. Kevin usually refers to the rookies. He could do it any kind of way he want to. We still going to do what we got to do. Shedeur still going to get out there and ball. But, hey, y'all, look. I'll be back at 1:40. 1:40 Eastern Standard Time. So basically in 2 hours. Less than 2 hours, I'll be back on. Come rock out with me. That's about a 45-minute to a 50-minute show. Holla at y'all. Holla at y'all.